What's up, everyone? Um, so you basically clicked on the title because you probably struggle with acne and you kind of want to find a way out of it. Um, yeah, so do I. Um, I'm, by the way, filming this with my iPad, so don't be surprised if I don't look into the camera all the time. As you maybe can tell from my accent, I'm originally from Germany, and I thought about doing this in German, but feel like I can reach more people doing this in English, so I figured I'd just do it in English. Um, yeah, so basically, what do I want to tell you? First of all, there's like a warning I want to give you. There's like this new thing on the market. Um, it's called Agnes therapy, Agnes, Agnes therapy, and it's supposed to clear up your skin by taking a needle and pushing it into your pores and extracting like I don't know, something radioactive. It's called radioactive microneedling, I think it's called. Whatever, you know the name now. Radioactive microneedling, or aka Agnes. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. I did it, and it more or less ruined my skin. Um, as you can see now, I have some acne. You cannot see it in the lighting very good, but yeah. I've been on accutane for 3 weeks exactly, as of today. Um, yeah, but I'm kind of being very chaotic. That's why I want to give a little bit of structure. So first of all, um, as with many of you guys, I got acne when I was about 15. It got really severe pretty quickly. I got on Accutane when I was about 16 for 5 months, cleared my skin up. I would say about 1.5 years later, my skin got a little bit worse again, but I could fix it with creams and stuff. Another 2 years later, I think, my skin got really bad again, but not as bad as with 16. And I went to the doctors, and they told me they were gonna give me Accutane again because I asked for it. But first, we're gonna try something else, which was benzoyl peroxide and basically creams and antibiotics inside the creams. And at first it didn't really work, but then I kind of made it work by changing my diet and really sticking to these creams, and there was this benzacnine wash, I think it's called. I can show it to you later. Then my ears are itchy. Anyways, and I had to like have it on my face for like 5 minutes in order for it to work. And after that, I still had to put on a cream with antibiotics, and my skin was super red. I started doing this like 2 years ago, and I was never really satisfied with my skin because there were still, if I didn't like eat exactly right, and even if I did, there were still pimples coming up here and there, and my skin was always so red and like very irritated, and I couldn't that was the main thing that really bothered me, is that I couldn't be spontaneous because I was so reliant on these creams, and I couldn't go into the sun because they would make my skin so much more what do you call it, vulnerable to the sun, and so that really pissed me off. And looking back, I was kind of ungrateful because now I know what I had. Because about 6 months ago, I went with kind of fine skin, as I described. I had some scars, not too bad though. I had very red skin, couldn't go into the sun, couldn't really fly into a vacation without creams. Really had to watch my diet to stay pimple free. As you can tell, I really thought about this a lot. Like, I put a lot of mind into this, and then I decided, okay, well, I'm gonna change doctors. I don't care anymore. They won't give me accutane. So, and I really wanted to take accutane up until that point because well, it was the only thing that made my skin clear without any like redness and all this other shit that comes along with the other stuff. So I got to another doctor. They told me, well, you can't get Accutane, but we have this really new cool treatment, which was the Agnes treatment, and it was really expensive. And well, I told myself I'd do it because I said, well, if it's gonna improve my skin, money won't be an issue. I will pay for it happily. It ended up basically only scarring my face, looking back, because I as I said, I was like creaming my face every night, and did really help and was necessary for me. And when I started Agnes, like there like 3 treatments, and the first and the second treatment didn't really like impact my skin at all. And for the third treatment, I a month before that, I stopped using all my creams because I wanted the whole point of this was basically to get the acne a little bit more visible, so that they, with the Agnes thing with the needle, could see where the acne is at, and then go into the pores and basically destroy the pore. And so they basically did that, but not really where my acne originally was, if you could say that, because I usually have acne here, like right below my cheekbones, and on my cheekbones a little bit, but never like here on this side. And they did it like on this side, and I got a whole bunch of scarring, as you can see here, all this shit. Then I got a lot of scarring here. You can't see that because the camera is literally shit, but I got some scarring here, the whole program. And it really pissed me off because, well, who wants to have that now? Right, so, fuck, where was I going with this? Yeah, so I basically, after the third treatment, I didn't take creams for like 3 weeks or something, and then I noticed how bad my skin had gotten and was like, holy fuck, this is not working out at all. So I started taking creams again, and they kind of worked, but because my skin hadn't been I had been off creams for like probably 1.5 or 2 months, so quite a long time. it was very very irritated when I got back at it again with the heavy cream treatment, 5 minutes, because it takes very a lot, like at least 2 to 3 months for the skin to get used to this heavy cream treatment, you could say, because I was doing like a lot, like basically I was peeling my skin every day, and not peeling because it wouldn't peel off, but um, like it was a heavy treatment for my skin, and I was using antibiotics like throughout two years almost, and the doctors didn't never say anything about that. Um, yeah, so I got back on the creams, went to the doctor, said, "Yo, this is not working out. I don't want to do the Agnes treatment anymore." And by the way, if you haven't noticed, I got some scarring here and there, and my skin really bad because of your treatment that you recommended to me, and it cost a lot of money. So I look way worse than I looked when I got here. So what are we gonna do about this? And she was like, "Yes, I can see that." And she basically said, "Well, let's not try to rush things. Um, we're gonna do 3 um, like peeling treatments, basically where there is like acid kind of stuff that you put on your skin, and it peels off and gets the redness, like it helps renew your skin basically. And we're gonna do that 3 times, and you're not gonna have to pay for it. Um, yes, and you do your cream treatment, and then we'll see." And I was like, "Well, how about accutane, right? Because I've been asking for this since the day I came here. I wanted this all along. It really helped me back in the day." And she was like, "Well, you can have it, but let's not try to rush things. As soon as you say you want it, you can have it." And I was a little bit unsure about the Accutane treatment, because I just had made such a bad decision, such a bad call, that I wasn't sure about the next one, right? Because, well, I was unsure, basically. I just made such a bad call. I didn't want to make another bad call right after that, because I was because my mind was going crazy, right? Um, so right at that day, I did the first peeling. Couldn't use my creams at that night because of that, because you have to get some time in between, and my skin is itchy, man. And well, then I thought about what am I gonna do, because I really have a lot of scarring going on, and if I keep the cream treatment like I did while I was on the cream treatment, I did two scarring treatments with microneedling, where the doctor goes with like these needle rolls on your scars, and I think that really helps, but it kind of didn't help that much, because I was doing the cream treatment all the time, and I could probably lay off creams for maybe a maximum of 3 weeks before I had repercussions. Is that the right word? Consequences, let's just say. And because before new pimples came up, so yeah, so that didn't really work. It worked a little bit. Yeah. Now, after that peeling, I got bad acne because I couldn't use my cream for that night, and that apparently was enough for me to break out again. And my skin was very red, very very red, because I was giving it this harsh treatment all of the sudden. And so I said, well, what am I gonna do now? And I talked with my father about this, and he gave me a really good advice. He said, you need to calm the situation. Like you've been on and off with your skin for the last probably 2.5 years. Before that, I was basically pimple free because I was on accutane prior to that. So I've been really having a rough time with my skin for the last 2 years, and it didn't destroy my relationships, but it with my past girlfriends, but it definitely made me struggle because I was basically I was insecure of my skin, you know. Yeah. Anyway, so damn man, why am I so sketchy? I'm just noticing that. Damn, bro. Anyway, so I decided, well, the best thing I could do probably is to go on Accutane to actually do it. Just because I made a bad decision before, it doesn't mean that this is a bad decision as well, you know. And of course, I'm taking a risk here. Accutane is not something you prescribe lightly, but I took a risk before that by doing this Agnes shit, and it backfired on me, and I didn't even know that was a risk. I didn't even know there was a possibility of that going that wrong, you know. So yeah, basically, I'm on week 3 of Accutane right now. My side effects are chapped lips, dry skin. I'm a little bit itchier than usual, but that's something I noticed just now. Um, Today was the first day I had back pain, but lower back pain. That's something I noticed. I don't have lower back pain, but since today I do have lower back pain. Um, and I think I had it when I had Accutane for the first time. Besides that, like I have like short what do we call it? Trouble controlling my mood, I would say. Uh, I'm not sure because whether that's an issue I got because of Accutane or does it enhance the problem or anything. But yeah, I have trouble controlling my mood. I'm more aggressive than I was before. Yeah, that's definitely something I noticed. Um, yeah, it does play a toll on your psyche. I think it does play a role. But I'm 3 weeks in now, and I probably won't go back because I know what's there. Um, I said to myself, I'm going to take Accutane as long as I can, and once one of the side effects is getting too extreme, I won't. I will stop basically. But um, so far this hasn't happened. Um, I for the first time in a long time I see somehow light at the end of the tunnel. Um, Also, I'm not that angry with myself anymore because I made that bad call um, with the Agnes treatment because I was I was really angry at myself. Like I couldn't believe I had made such a mistake, and I still can't believe it, to be honest. But I realize now that that probably wasn't my fault 100%. Yeah, that's that's where I'm at now. By the way, I'm an athlete. I do tons of sports usually. Um, so Accutane will not stop me from doing that, but I will probably take it easier on my body because I know that I'm on Accutane. Like few yesterday, day before that, I don't know. I was training. Um, I usually do weighted calisthenics during the lockdown to keep myself fit and play football or soccer for those who live in America. And I noticed knee pain for the first time in ever, I think, having knee pain. And I wasn't doing that much, and like the joint hurt, the joint. And that was probably because of Accutane. The lower back pain is probably because of Accutane. My skin is dry as hell because of Accutane, probably. Um, yeah, I'm gonna give you a little show of my skin to like. You're probably thinking, well, his skin isn't that bad. And you're probably right, but my skin has bad, bro. Has been bad, dude. What the fuck am I talking about? Can I talk? Can I take this down? Can I do this? Oh, fucking hell. There you go. There you fucking go. Right? My shit ain't pretty. Right? Okay. That shit, and now we gotta do. Yeah, that's better. Can you see shit? Yeah. Do I have shit on my forehead? Yes, I do. Of course I do. Fucking hell, bro. Jesus. I really should have thought about this before. Anyways, so I think you saw the most. This, by the way, fucking hell, can you... This, right here. This is not from pimples or anything. I just am a fucking idiot. And no, I'm not an idiot. That's not had nothing to do with me. But that's story for another day. Yeah. I don't know where I will be going with this. Maybe this will be an Accutane diary. Maybe... Yeah, probably that will be it. I'm sorry for the bad camera. Maybe next time we will be doing it better, but I don't have a good camera, and I don't want to put too much effort into this because I don't even know whether I'm going to upload it anywhere. If you want to know how I treated my acne without Accutane, I will be doing another video probably for that, because like as I said, I can cure your acne if it isn't like medium acne I can easily cure, or you can cure with the creams and the dingens, the things I said before. Like if you work on your diet, work on your, like, use the right creams, I promise you we can fix that. But if you don't want to like spend half a day in front of the mirror creaming your fucking face and not eating what the fuck you want and not being in the sun and being so reliant on these stupid ass creams and having a red face and still probably not be satisfied with what you got, then you will probably have to do Accutane. I don't know. Am I ungrateful for my skin? Am I? I don't fucking know.